This is Remylea. She is arguably the best spirit in the entire world. She is a current win streak record holder for spirit at a whopping 392 wins in a row, with the rules being if all gens are completed you have to 4k, otherwise a 3k can be enough. And she was kind enough to give us a small spirit guide to teach us how it's done. That guide is 350 pages. Now you can immediately tell this is the most comprehensive piece of media ever created by a Dead by Daylight player, and it's safe to say it's going to be a little awkward when I try handing this in for my mathematics exam.
What's this, you fucking piece of shit? What the fuck is this?
All jokes aside now, the guide only took 3 weeks to make.
Hey, you saw the guide? I'm curious as to how long it took you to make. I wrote it in about 3 weeks.
And for those of you curious, that is 1.814e plus 6 times longer than our Blasphemous Spirit, if you know what I mean. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. Hello, mommy. Now I'm actually going to be attempting to use this guide to improve my Spirit gameplay. I have dabbled in Spirit, especially a while ago, a few years ago when I played on Xbox, but it's been a while and there's probably a lot of stuff I didn't know because I was never really into researching how to get better at killers. So we'll be going through this document and I'm just going to be highlighting some things I'm going to try and focus on. Okay, the Ultimate Spirit Guide written by Remylea. Okay, a big thing she highlights is Spirit's maneuverability around god palettes and how some usual god palettes aren't god palettes for her. This is because you can actually use your husk to body block and trap survivors if they vault a pallet, as shown here. Now immediately I'm about maybe 15 pages in and this is something I had never even knew existed. That is a game changer. Not only does this actually trap the survivor, but it body blocks them from being able to vault back. Now you can actually do the same thing with windows too, which is also going to be helpful because that can counter perks like life, helping them get distance from you after an unsuccessful phase. And I just want to quickly say none of this research is out of my own or stuff I knew before this, so if you find any of these tips helpful, make sure you give the right people a love. Obviously mainly Remylea, and then on top of that YouTube Look at My Feet X is who I'm getting these little videos from to demonstrate. There's also an emphasis on how Spirit is played best in a 3v1 situation, so it's best to try and get a survivor out early in the game. So I'm just warning you, if you're a survivor main who thinks tunneling is really toxic, then you're probably not going to like this video. Now the last thing I'm going to highlight are some of the phasing tricks she gives. Now reading these, I feel like sort of more subtle tricks that are optional but will help if used correctly. First is double backing, where survivors just go back and forth over their own scratch marks while you're in a phase to confuse you, and she says that you can turn your character model sideways in order to help you hear whether it's on your left or right easier. The next is essentially, if you can't find a survivor in a phase, it's better to come out of the phase earlier than later because then it'll be back off cooldown sooner. Now I'll go over these last three quickly. You can tap your power in order to help find stealth in survivors, as when you click it, survivors go invisible and then they'll come uninvisible, and that means that you can tell the difference in frames. You can delay hits in order to have your power fully back off cooldown, so their sprint burst from being hit isn't as good because you can immediately phase back on them, and you can look down in phase to really focus on what you're hearing and lock in on those sound cues. Once again, none of this is my work. Make sure you give Remylea and Look at My Feet X the love they deserve. I'll give Remylea's YouTube, Twitch and a guide down below in the description, as well as Look at My Feet's YouTube channel. Make sure to check the guide out even if you just want to become a better killer too. It's not even just about a spirit, there's a lot of helpful tips there that will just teach you how to play killer. Okay. Coldwind Farm, the corn might make it easy to see survivor movement, so that should hopefully be on my side. We're going to be running the gem build. She provided two strong builds. One was a gem build and one was more of a chase build to get fast downs, and I'll be trying them both. Finding a survivor this early is actually really good, and I think I just get hit on her for free here without even having to choose my ability. I do indeed. Okay, we'll block off this pallet. Hopefully that, I think I've done that wrong, but that's a fast down, we love that. That was done. Does she get that off? Am I body blocking it? I'm not. Okay, we'll take it, it's fine. Very done with me. My sword's in my hand, I guess. Right, there we go. Okay, this is the person with the Ukrainian-Russian name, I think. I need to remember that because there's 3 sables in my game. They probably have a gen almost done, so this Scourge should hopefully be massive. Corrupt would have stopped early gen progress. I think I want to hold, like, these 3 gens, ideally. So I might as well just pop this one, and then I'm going to go straight back to looking at apply pressure. So this gem build is going to just make it really hard so I was getting much progress, especially if I'm playing the way I am. I'm actually going to break this pallet just because if I'm not on cooldown, it's going to help them a lot. I'll leave that one though. That one's quite nice for me. Nobody's rotating in for the save, which is kind of weird. At least nobody that I can see. I don't want to give her anti-cam. They should be on the verge of popping 2 gens. Oh, we see the rotation coming in. We're going to try and get there before she does. One's pop gen, so I'm going to actually go for this injury and go back to hook. If I can force her into second, that makes tunnel error out way easier, which is exactly what I'm going to be able to do. Nobody's coming to provide support. And honestly, they're kind of just getting punished right now for not coming to provide support to the person who's been proxy camped into second. And yeah, they come late. And now I can just tunnel her out for free. I don't think she has DS, she's not the obsession. Wait dead hard out, and that's going to be a kill. Right in my gens. Lovely. 1 gamer out. Now this becomes a 3v1. Where I've got pretty decent gen control. I just heard some moans. They might be resetting beneath me. Resetting in main building is very common because it's just an easy place to run. But is she in this locker? Who's in this locker? Okay, so Toxic Gamer Gal is going to be spotted in a locker using my headset. Which, I mean, you just love that. Probably should just hook her up here. Now, they should have another gen done, I would imagine, hopefully. Otherwise, this game's pretty short to them. I won't be tunneling as much now because I don't see as much value in it. Plus, sitting up there to proxy camp gives them so much time to work on my gens. And that's beautiful. We come to the gen that one of them was working, I assume. I don't think it's a double, and we get a pop on it. They still haven't reset fully, which is good to know. She edge map texting, fair enough. See, I could punish them for doing gen over save in this scenario, and it's tempting. It's very tempting. She's playing this alright, I'm kind of just playing it bad though. Not really blocking windows as well as I could do. That's going to be the down though. Eruption coming out. Oh, she's just died first hook. Oh, yeah man. Yeah man! We're gaming. She has just died first hook. So 2 people died first hook. Let's think about that. Well, let's think in. Wait for the cooldown to be back before swinging, so I can immediately follow up. And that's going to be GG. Honestly, not a bad game. I do think I could have done better though, and I think the survivors are a little too coordinated to show the true power of this build. So hopefully I can go another game on this build and see if we get more coordinated survivors. Okay, now this map should be interesting. Midwich Elementary. I realised in my last recording my face was just red because my mic was too close and I get really locked in and just lean forward, so hopefully it's a little better this time. Yuri thought that corner would keep her safe. It didn't quite do that. This is good. She zoned on a really bad pallet. I think I can block this pallet from being thrown down though. She is Iron Will Gaming, which is something very important to take note of. This is really dumb of her. We'll block this pallet from being vaulted, hopefully. Does she leave? And she did get trapped, possibly. I can't tell. She might have got trapped. If so, let's go. That's successful. Right, we are going to have a look at gens now. We've got one... I don't know. Struggling to find a pre-gen that is particularly appealing. That's fine, we can go back and kick this gen. I do feel bad about tunneling on this map specifically, but that is what we'll go for. Oh. Well, I mean, this makes tunneling a lot easier, I have to say. Tunneling does not get more easy than this, realistically. Okay. Overall, even with some games I played that I just didn't think were really entertaining to put in a video, I do think that the gem build is clearly very effective and it's a very strong build, and I can see how you can get such a good win streak with it. However, I do think it's kind of just too basic for this channel. No offense, I like my fun, unique build. So we're going to be running the Chase Spirit build now, and this is hopefully where it gets a lot more fun. Okay, so we're going to be trying the Chase build now. This build combines Rapid Brutality and Save the Best for Last to make a lethal Chase build, and then Undying and Blood Favor to stop pallets. Oh, if I got that here, it's so big. Okay, so reverse at least a 3 stack looking at these names. We get that hit, pallets blocked off. She doesn't know that, so she stays, and that's going to be a really fast down from Rapid Brutality Haste. 2 stacks on save. But yeah, Blood Favor and Undying are going to combine to stop pallets being able to be used, as well as the other 2 perks. The Chase are just going to be so fast that the survivors can't keep up with the lethality. Now, these guys are stacked, so I'm interested to see how toxic this game is going to get. I have a feeling that we might be in for some toxicity. He's going to go for window. He might be able to make it round, I don't know. He doesn't go for window, he dribbles back, but we hear that. That was actually part of my head being to the side, which made it so easy to hear that, to be honest. I think if my head's not to the side because I went round, I don't hear that anywhere near as well. We see them back on that Another fast down. Like they haven't even done a gen yet, and I haven't got a single gen perk. Hey, very, I mean, understandably DCing after that. Now I'll go back to that gen and stop them doing it, because I'm assuming that's what their priority is. Go back to the gen. I mean, it's another 3 down. I might as well take it. Oh, that's a dead hard into the wall. Fair enough. Okay, we know he has dead hard. We're actually going to break this wall because this building's really strong. We've got to block this window, hopefully. Get that down out. This is going to be Kate Denson, the bot down here, as well as somebody else. We're going to get a kill on Kate Denson. Now my save stats have been depleted because I put the Obsession twice. Probably not the smartest way of playing a good for me. But I kind of got lost in the 2 aces. There was somebody else down here, but I don't want to spend time looking for a stealth and survivor, so we're just going to leave. That guy doesn't even have a guitar in his hand and he's playing. This forces Shack Pallet out, which I don't mind. I do not mind that at all. Shack Pallet's got. I'm actually going to break Shack Pallet just because this build is about chasing, and I feel like this is going to help my chasing a lot more. Bolting that window is questionable from her. To kind of waste her distance she could have got doing that. She chooses to play Shack Window. Now it's blocked off. He tries taking a hit. A little bit of a teabag from him. Fair enough. And that is what we hear Blood Favor going, which is kind of sad. Can't see the build's full potential now. Blood Favor's gone. Possibly some corner tech coming out. Wait, this guy's death up, isn't he? Overall, though, only 2 gens left. I don't know why I completed that gen. Now I can just win the game, I think, no? And we know whereabouts he is. Is he still in there? I think he is just sat in the basement. I wonder if he's actually just in the basement. Oh my god, he is, bro. This guy's gaming. Sprint burst coming out. Well played. Okay, well, we get this hit out of these. Hopefully we can follow up with a decent phase. Oh, he went round. I could hear him on the other side of the bushes. Oh. He finds hatch right enough. Okay, Raccoon City. There's a lot of good pallets that I'll be able to block off with Blood Favor, so I think we'll get a good amount of value from this perk build this game. They're already on main general. I like the fact they're running outside. I'm actually going to save my phase for after this pallet. She's not going to throw it down, or is she? She's going to give me a free hit is what she's actually going to do. Now she can't throw it down. I can just phase after her with rapid brutality. Get that down. Good fast down. That's what I'm talking about. That's what this build brings to the table. It stops her being able to throw down these pallets and slow down my chase. Now we're going to go over to main because I'm assuming that's where somebody is right now. No? And this is why you don't make assumptions. Okay, never mind. Somebody is kind of main. I don't know why she's slow bolting that. Maybe saving alive. If I have to guess, it gives her a free hit. Does she go around for a pallet? No, that pallet should be blocked off in that room though. Pregnant Wesker is going to be going down. That's a name and a half, isn't it? Holy fuck. We'll hook on main. We just see a head go by inconspicuously. Now, I'm not actually going to pressure these gens because this is about the chase build today. We're going to go back and we're going to immediately start another chase with this survivor. Who we meet here. That mind game wins as a hit. Pallet's blocked off. She takes a trade. No, actually, you know what? Let's just show off rapid brutality and how good it is, how effective it is. We'll immediately catch up with her, get that down. Beautiful. Now, I don't know what Strife himself is doing, because if he was on a gen, it should have popped by now. He probably was the one on this gen originally, then had to move a while away when I had my first chase. That tells you whereabouts they are. We pick up Kate, we'll hook her up here, then we'll go immediately back on the prowl. 3 save stacks considering we picked the obsession once is not horrible, and we see the gen that he was working on. We will take this chase. Undying's going to be cleansed. I don't actually know where my other totem is. Oh, it's up there. Okay, that totem's not really in a place they're going to be too much. We get that hit. Pallet's blocked off. They don't really have anywhere to go. They might vault this window. We will see. They don't. This pallet should be blocked off. I think it's in range. It is indeed blocked off, and that's going to be a down. Save out of 5 stacks. That's going to be helping my chases even more to just be consistently fast. All 3 of the survivors are away from the Blood Favor totem, which is obviously massive. Maybe I'll just now kick this gen. And this game's looking very juicy. This game's looking like a perfect game to show off the lethality of this build, especially when you get a good mount. No, I don't know why they're healing on the hook. I don't actually want to kill somebody already. And in doing... I mean... I'll just kill her, but I'll save her the pain of whatever this game is. Whatever, because I didn't want to go for the obsession anyway, but then she just ran into me and she started like twerking for me or some shit. Maybe block this window. I think I've done that wrong. Definitely blocked the window wrong, but it's okay, it doesn't matter that much. I might actually leave this chase just because she's the obsession, and I want some more stacks, so we will leave this chase, go back to hook. That's beautiful, we'll hook Claudette. Maybe I just end this game now to show how lethal this build is when used to perfection. Like, it's a great map for it too, because it's a very pallet heavy map, not many windows at all. Insta unhook coming through, okay. I do think it is Claudette. She's got good distance, to be fair, very good distance. See, I thought she ran outside, but instead she ran into the basement. And we'll play for the 4K, just to honour the lethal build. We heard her moans, and we're going to find her. He does make this pallet vault. She's going to drop it early vaulted, probably double vault now. Good composure. Let's see if we can block this pallet off. I mean, we kind of blocked it off. She went to vault it from the side and she couldn't, so that worked. And that's going to be a quick little game there, showing the lethality of this build. I think, honestly, if I had the gem build, I think they'd probably get more gens done than they did with this one this game, because of how effective the map is combined with it. And I do have to say, overall, I probably prefer playing this build. I think the chases and how fast you can wrap them up just feels really smooth. Especially with save and rapid brutality combined, it's really fun, to be honest. Okay, so to conclude this video, I just have to say, this made me realise Spirit is a lot more in-depth of a killer than I originally thought. Like, the things you can do with her, if you get really consistent at blocking pallets and blocking windows, I can only imagine how rewarding that is, because there was a couple of times where if I had blocked the window properly, I would have got downs like up to 10 seconds faster, and that's just huge. And honestly, I think the guide's just really good. Like, there's literally not a single thing that isn't covered in the guide. It shows every map, it shows every survivor's sound and how loud they are. You could not ask for a better guide. So, hey, if you're new to the game, if you're experienced, if you're a Spirit player, check the guide out. Shout out to Remylea for this and basically farming this video for me. All this content is because of her. Yeah.